Thomas is a spitter. Thomas is at the playground unsupervised when he sees a boy with a water gun spitting. Hey, at least this kid isn't a buttface. Thomas glares at the spitting boy before Melanie distracts him. Thomas decides to copy the boy. Wow, first on TV, now in real life, the cretinous copycat truly never stops copying. Melanie is disgusted by the spitting scoundrel and decides to leave. Thomas comes home and snatches the toy from his sister. To add insult to injury, Thomas spits on her as well. He is caught in the act by his mom. Thomas tries to act like he's innocent, but then gets interrupted.
The baby tried to break the toy. Stop!
I love how she just interrupts him. Thomas tells the narrator his sister tried to break his toy until she reminds him that he gave the toys to her. This means Thomas spat on his sister because she was playing with her toys. Thomas tells the narrator that he spat on his sister, and Thomas is so nervous, he's acting like he just confessed to committing a felony. The narrator gives him a lecture that spitting is wrong. Thomas comes to his mom and tells her what he did. Thomas's mom calls him a big grown-up boy, because what big grown-up boy wouldn't spit on his sister? Melanie sneezes on the bratty buttface as she rightfully should, but Thomas takes it as an accident. Let's review. Thomas saw a boy spitting and then copied him. He spat on his sister because she played with his toys. It turns out the toys didn't even belong to him anymore. And even when he learned his lesson, he might probably go spitting again. Thomas needs a brat beating. Thomas gets hit by a car. Thomas's mom asks Thomas to go to the market. He agrees and throws the toy on the floor. Thomas remembers to tidy up his toys. His mom again calls him a big grown-up boy, because what big grown-up boy wouldn't kick his sister, spit on his sister because she was playing with her own toys, and cry like a big bratty baby?
Put on your jacket.
That's a vest. Also, you're clearly babying him with that tone. Thomas, would you like to go to the store? Thomas starts running in the street. Thomas's mom tells him to walk slowly, but the deathly doofus refuses to listen. Thomas's mom tells her son to stop. He says okay, and then immediately gets run over by a car. Finally, the fact that this is an actual episode is crazy. Unfortunately, Thomas doesn't die from his injuries. He bursts into Pinkie Pie tears again.
I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize. The ignorant imbecile deserved it.
Are you okay? Yes.
What do you mean you're okay? You literally got hit by a car. The narrator gives a lecture to Thomas of what could happen if an ignorant brat like him runs in the street.
You could get hurt badly.
That's such an understatement. You could get killed. Thomas's mom gives Thomas a lecture to look left and right. Wait a minute. Thomas was crying in pain a minute ago, and he's already fine? Why does his pain last so short? And just when it seemed like all's well that ends well, Thomas's mom straight up claps Thomas's cheeks. And unfortunately, it's not the cheeks I usually talk about.
Good. Well done.
How is this an episode? The fact YouTube allowed a video that shows a child literally getting run over and spanked for 6 years, nearly 7, is beyond me. Little Brown Bear's mom and Kai's mom are just pushovers. Thomas's mom is a straight up freak. Let's review. Thomas decided to run in the road. He ignored his mom after she repeatedly told him not to run on the road. He ended up getting instant karma by getting hit by a car. And even when he learned his lesson, he straight up got touched inappropriately by his mom. So, Thomas needs a brat beating for ignoring his mom after she told him too many times to stop running. I don't even want to say that phrase about Thomas anymore. He technically already got one. Redmon needs a brat beating for thinking a child getting run over and spanked was okay for a children's show. And of course, for acting like Diddy and Drake and spanking her son, Thomas's mom needs a brat beating. Wow. What is wrong with you, Redmon? Like seriously, why did Thomas's mom have to spank him like that? Why did she touch him inappropriately? Why is Thomas's mom not in the same jail as Diddy? Why?